But my thought, as I wandered through the streets this morning, slightly jet lagged, looking at this beautiful environment of Brooklyn, is I'm interested in, on a domestic level, if you like, what happens with you and Andy. Does Andy fly in? Does he stay in a hotel? Does he?
Well,
do you go to coffee shops? How does it happen?
Well, we usually Andy's living partly in Florida now.
Oh right.
So for this next writing session, I'll be going down there for a few weeks. He'll come up here. He'll stay in a hotel probably in Manhattan with his husband, and then once we've got the songs on this, recorded onto this, then I'll start doing the production in here, and he'll probably do vocals in London.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And do you ISDN for that, or do you literally?
No,
leave
we kind of we do our own thing. I mean, he's not interested in watching me program a computer, you know, and I can't blame him. And I'm not particularly interested in thinking him sing something 10 times. You know?
Yeah.
So I mean, if there's something that one of us doesn't like, then we'll let then I'll let him know, and he'll let me know.
Yeah.
And it will get changed. And the great thing with Andy is there's none of us are precious.
No, cool.
You know, if he says to me, look, you know, that sound just doesn't work, then I'll get rid of it. I'll change it, and and same for his vocals.
Do you have a favourite track from any of your bands that?
I don't know. I mean, there's a song called Home, which is an Erasure song from the album Chorus, which is one of my favourites, and I just like it because it's quite sad. You know?
Yeah.
I quite like sad songs.
Surprises me because you're one of the few sort of how do I explain it, sort of optimistic sounding synth artists that I like. I like where Depeche Mode went. You know, I like a slightly gothic edge to my synth pop. But clearly, you know, you're an exception to that. But that's interesting to hear you say that.
Yeah, I mean, it's I mean, my favourite artist of all time is probably Paul Simon, and you know, tracks like The Sounds of Silence and stuff. I mean, you know, I'll well up now, you know, thinking about it. And I always wanted to write a song like that, write songs like that, you know, but with synths. How
do you convince Vince Clarke to do a Christmas album?
Well, like I say, I mean, I kind of took a song like A White Christmas, and I stripped it right down, and I realised you could do the whole song with just one drum, one note, all the way through, and that would make it sound quite scary.
Yeah. And
in a way, the lyrics are sad, you know, and so by stripping down the music, putting Andy's voice through an effect that made him sound like he was singing from the subway station, from a train station or something. I thought that gave it like a really quite sad and dark atmosphere. And when that worked, I thought, okay, that's how I'm going to work the rest of the album.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And so, based on the fact that you know, that's not necessarily the Erasure album that you wanted to produce. It's no secret that you're working on another Erasure album. Any idea of where that's coming from? What's your thinking?
Well, we don't really know. I mean, we don't. You know, whenever we try and sit down and conceptualise about the next record, you know, it always turns out to be something completely different. So until we sit in a room with the guitar and write the songs, who knows? It will be electronic. Take your time. I've got noticed Sunday, so we're having Chinese tonight. I don't even have to cook.